degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for one, man, forget my peace. You take the west, I take on the east. I'ma put him in the cage, never let out the.
Two cutters through the middle. Adia for three.
Tūtawa mai I runga, tūtawa mai I raro, tūtawa mai I waho, tūtawa mai I roto, kia tau ai te mauri te mauri ora, ki te katoa haumi e, hui e, taiki e. A tēnā koutou katoa e te whānau o Whutupōro, nau mai haere mai ki Ngongotahā domain, here in the sunny Rotorua. Ko Patariki Rei tōku ingoa, my name is Pat Ray and welcome to the very first Baywide Premier Women's live stream for 2026. It's massive to have you all join us today, and I'm sure you're all as excited as these two ladies' teams are. Let's get into the team lists for now between our two teams, Ngongotahā and Ruatoki. First up, our visitors from Tūhoi, a very experienced forward pack. Magavi, Williams and August up front, Hakopa and Grace in the engine room, with Apiata, Russell and Tirini, the number 8, who will also captain. A very young and inexperienced backline today, with multiple debutantes, Magavi and Ngahu, who are all exciting under-18 rep players. We've got another Magavi and Tarotia Magavi and Jimmy Lee Curry in the centres, with Kanawa, Elliott and Copeland at fullback. The reserve style, Hohua, BT, Tadau, Flavel, Unite and Ahuriri. There are 7 debutants today: Agnes Magavi, Rev Ngahu, Jimmy Lee Curry, Kanawa, Elliott and Hohua and Unite on the bench. Their coach, Richard Magavi. And our home team for today, Ngongotahā, Waiariki, Watson and Khan, very experienced front row. Anderson Tito makes her debut with Paul in the locking pairing. Armani Lamb will join sisters Manaya and Jessie Wharekura on the loose forward trio. Very experienced back line here, Edi Hay, Parata Kingi, Kokako Kaki and Wharemata in the centres, with Rowfido Stainton and Papuni on the wings, and Paul in at fullback. Very exciting bench. Can't wait to see number 20, Ali Flett, make her debut. She was an outstanding prospect in the Bay of Plenty under-18 girls team last year. They're coached by Jodie Wharekura. As you can see there, it's a gorgeous day here in Ngongotahā. I'm not sure if 14 degrees is true. It's a beautiful autumn afternoon here. Not a cloud in the sky, not a breath of wind about. Perfect rugby conditions. As Ruatoki, playing in their traditional black jerseys with green sleeves, make their way onto the field.
Let's go, ladies!
Very exciting. These girls have been training the house down since about January of this year, and they have all been chomping at the bit to get their mitts on the footy and get some code under their belts. You'll notice that they're walking onto the field. There will be a moment's silence for the recent passing of Dini Mohi. Like I said before, there's a lot of debutantes on deck today. Number 9, Agnes Magavi. Number 10, Rev Nahu. She is a very exciting player out of the Bay of Plenty under-18s team last year. Number 13, Jimmy Lee Curry. Number 11, Kuramihirangi Kawana. And number 14 is Elliott. coming off the bench for Ruatoki Hinehohua and Whetau Unite will also make their debut as we await the arrival of our hosts, Ngongotahā. The girls take their spacings on the 10-metre line. Richard McGarvey is assisted ably in the coaching positions by Sheldon Williams and Whetu Wiramu. Very experienced rugby IP in that coaching team. Any moment now, Ngongotahā will venture out of their changing room. They've got a number of debutants. Armani Lamb wearing the number 6 jersey. Kataraina Rowhero Stainton wearing the number 11 jersey. Ali Flett, as I've already mentioned, she's got number 20 on. And Capri Allen, number 22. All making their debuts today for Ngongotahā. And the wise rugby IP of Jody Wharekura, Stuart Davao and Willie Ripia, the coaching staff for Ngongotahā. Our referees for today, Josh Baker, there standing on the right-hand side. He'll be ably assisted by John Kilkelly, a man in the centre, and young Dakota Collier, a very exciting prospect in the refereeing club out of Rotorua Boys High School. And I understand some of our referee coaches have some big raps on that young man. Here we can see Ngongotahā being led out by their captain, Armani Lamb. As their coaching staff clap the ladies onto the field, they will take up their position. Hope Parata Kingi there. Very exciting there. There's young Ali Flett. You won't miss her long blonde-haired locks when she starts getting over the top of breakdowns and stealing the ball. Very exciting prospect, Ali Flett. The teams will take a moment to remember Dini Mohi, Māori All Black, Bay of Plenty Steamers player, tragically taken from us last Saturday. Very touching moment there from referee Josh Baker as the two teams come together for what is set to be an exciting debut match for 2026 on Local Gecko TV. We thank you very much for your patronage to be able to put these broadcasts together. Really looking forward to the tussle up front. Two very experienced front rows. Can't wait for those scrums. And a couple of very young, very exciting backlines. And we've got the perfect conditions for some really good running rugby. Referee Josh Baker blows time on, and we're here off and underway here at Ngongotahā Domain. Ball's fielded there by Jade August, who's a good carry up. Oh, sorry, that was the captain. Leila Tarini carrying. Nev Ngahu with the clearance kick. Can't wait to see her in action. Here's Paul with the ball. Oh, she's got Kokako Raki down the left-hand touchline. She's very dangerous. Bumps off one. Oh, that's and those are some signs of things to come from this exciting Ngongotahā backline. You see here, Kōkako's got plenty of space. She's bumps off one. Unfortunately, she was just bumped onto the touchline, and we've got a liner now. But oh, it's just exciting to see Kōkako Raki running amok on a Sunday afternoon. Williams with the throws, been stolen at the front by Manaia Wharekura as Ngongotahā rumble towards the try line as they pick and go to go left and then change their mind. It's Jessie Wharekura, the number 8 there, carrying towards the try line. Janina Khan there, just sniffing out a try, but no, it's been left for Irahe. And here comes the back line, Raki, big looping pass. Out to Papuni, who's put that down, unfortunately. And there's an attacking chance gone astray. First scrum of today's match. Let's see how these two wily front rows go in testing each other out. Waiariki versus August. To Urupona or McGarvey. As for the Volcanics and the Chiefs Manawa. Very, very experienced player. Love watching Poe cause a muck. Agnes puts the ball in. It comes straight out the same tunnel. Yeah. Well spotted, referee Baker. Ball didn't quite make it in. And it ended up rolling straight back out. Good looking crowd in here at Ngongotahā Domain. If you can't get down to the ground, jump on the live stream. Referee Baker just getting the ladies to set up off the mark, give themselves some space. Edity Williams, the Ruatoki hooker. Not her first rodeo in the front row. Agnes fields the ball. Referee Josh Baker's found a penalty to Ruatoki. Gabby Waiariki there, Ngongotahā number 1, penalised for collapsing. There's the signal. Ball's kicked away into touch. Easy, that's the camera and the scaffold. Please be careful. Williams with the throw. Ball's been won by Ruatoki. McGarvey. Rev Ngahu running across the field. That's another McGarvey there. Tawharotia set that ball up. Big carry there from Hakopa. It's a good tackle though, driving her backwards. Agnes. That's Russell there with a little tip pass onto Poe. So many McGarveys out here, I'll start using their Christian names. Apiata with the carry. Good clean out on her opposite Armani. Good tackle there by Khan. Here goes Ruatoki back line, a little bit stagnant there, but she manages to get that on the ground as Curry. There's the clearance kick. Oh, that's unfortunate. Spilled it forward there by Rowfero Stainton. Probably looking in the sun as well, which wouldn't have helped. And with that kick, Ruatoki go on to attack midway 10-metre line and 22 in Ngongotahā territory. Let's see if we can sort the scrum out. Referee Baker's gone to the other side of the field to try and fix the problem. Garvey up against Khan on this side. Looking forward to that battle. Nice hook. Here we go. Hugh with the cut. Oh, a little tip over the back. It's been intercepted and scooped up by Ngongotahā. And here they go. They're up over the halfway line. Eddie Hay. That's Jessie Wharekura with the ball, the big running number 8. She's got a good little offload off to Pania Paul. Driven backwards and a good tackle by Edity Williams. Hope Ruatoki with the kick. Finds some grass. It's a niggly old bounce. Yeah, tackled her without the ball, I'm afraid. Unfortunate there by Mekura Papuni. Ruatoki get an opportunity to relieve some pressure. Send a message out to these players to stop picking on our scaffold. Williams with the throw. He's been knocked on there by Jessie Wharekura, the line out. Just a little knock on there by Jade Apiata as she tried to clear that. Edity and Khan introducing themselves, which I think was a bit of tongue-in-cheek because they probably know each other very well. Eddie Hay with her first opportunity to feed the scrum. A little bit messy, but the ball's coming. Eddie Hay beats one, gets rid of the ball. Ruatoki throws the dummy, takes the ball to the ground. Eddie Hay searches left and right. Right it is. Khan with the run. Eddie Hay, Jessie Wharekura. Gives it to her sister Manaya. Eddie Hay again. Ruatoki with the kick, finds empty space. Ball's rolling towards the corner flag. Oh, I think she might have knocked that into touch too. We'll have the line out throw. Ngongotahā hard on to attack here in this corner. See here as Eddie Hay passes the ball. Kingy spots the gap in behind the back line, puts a good little kick. It's trickling towards the touchline. And maybe the ball was already in touch. Anyway, Alice Watson with the throw. Need these girls to bundle their hair up so I can see their numbers. That's number 7, Manaya with the ball. Referees found a technical penalty there. And if we can see the replay, I'll be able to talk you through it. Not 100% sure. I think Ruatoki didn't contest, in which case Ngongotahā wouldn't have been able to have transferred that ball to the second row of that maul. Let's just have a look at it here. You'll see Mania takes a good catch at the front. Ruatoki don't engage, and they do indeed transfer the ball back one too many layers, which means that Ruatoki couldn't tackle the ball carrier because the ball was shifted one layer. Anyway, we're back. Williams with the throw. Into Jody Grace, who wins it. It's been knocked on there by, I think, the halfback. Referee's playing advantage, and Jody Wharekura's working her heart out to get the ball to ground, and she does. And here's somebody snipping around the left-hand side. I think that's Danny Idahe. Oh, there's a little knock-on the bottom of that. Hard luck. You'll see here, yeah, there's the maul, and there's 2 or 3 players in front of the ball carrier with no maul being set. It's a risky move for Ruatoki to take so close to the try line. If we don't engage in that and they don't transfer the ball back, the person who catches the ball off the top has a free run to the try line. So that's a risk and reward play there. Agnes about to feed the scrum. A little bit messy. Yeah, probably a little bit too much movement before the set call would be my guess. Couple of very experienced front rows here, so they'll all be pushing the envelope. And a referee, Josh Baker, will have to work hard to keep them inside the boundary lines of the laws. And Agnes with the feed. Nice run there by Kawana. But the halfback was offside. Just a reminder to everybody, the offside line for all halfbacks at the scrum in community rugby is the tunnel now. So you can't follow the ball through and put pressure on the halfback. It's an experimental law that they're trialling, trying to tidy up the back of the scrum. I have my opinion on that bylaw. "14 minutes gone here at Ngongotahā Domain, still 0-0. Game of chess. Williams with the throw. Oh, stolen by Jessie Wharekura, and she turns and heads towards the try line. There's a good clean out by August. It's the hooker and Watson carrying the ball into the collision area. And there's another good clean out. Nice and physical. Referee's got a penalty from coming from the side. I think it was number 2, Williams, that was sneaking in there trying to stick her hands in. Captain Lamb has called for a scrum. You can see the corner flag in the background. You'll see here Jessie gets up, steals the ball, she's facing the try line and off she goes. She's brought down in a good tackle, and it's the clean out that causes a little bit of mess, and then Edity comes through the side. Eddie Hay with the feed. Good old battle here between McGarvey and Khan. Backline's unleashed. Aki. That's the winger there. Big, long, sweeping pass. Papuni heading for the corner. She's brought down metres from the try line. Back we go. Lunge for the try line. Nice clean out there. Ball is available. That's number 4. Anderson Tito. Going to be a pick and go here. Just need to get you a number and we can call her name. Watson was the ball carrier. Eddie Hay. Oh, nice and easy. There's numbers to burn here. And number 11, Kataraina Rowhero Stainton, dots down. Far too many overlap. First try of the day. You'll see here, this is the first phase. Kokakoraki with a fantastic, there's a really good pass here by Paul. Papuni on the right-hand edge. She's brought down a very good tackle there. I think that's Copeland. Anyway, as they pick and go, it draws in all the Ruatoki ladies. And you have a look here, there's nobody outside Jade August. It's about a 5-on-0 overlap. And it was just a matter of who was going to catch that ball as to who was going to score. And number 11, Kataraina Rowhero Stainton, is rewarded for her good start to the day with try number 1. 5-0, Ngongotahā. Parata Kingi, first attempted conversions unsuccessful. 17 minutes gone. Ngongotahā lead by 5 points to 0. And there you can see there, Hope Parata Kingi finds the overlap. Big Armani Lamb, the captain, she's not going to be Hamu. She flips the ball over to the edge. And Rowhero Stainton dots down in the easiest of tries. And there's Jade Russell with the ball in her hands. Here's the restart. Ball bounces around. Anaya with the ball. Clean out by Khan. Khan's now got the ball in her hands. Eddie Hay with the pass. Kokakoraki sitting back in the pocket. She puts in a big kick that also finds grass. Copeland, she returns the kick. That's Paul there, the number 15. Big long pass. Oh, it's gone to ground, but Paul's managed to regather. There's Amani Lamb, the captain, on the left-hand edge. She gets around the edge. And she's brought down on the 10-metre line with a very good tackle. Captain Armani Lamb's made a very good impact in the first 20 of this game. Williams with the throw. It's been one off the top by Apiata. The back line to Rev Ngahue. Coming back on an unders line. Ball's being recycled. Agnes goes blind. Pounamu, the ball, brought down on the halfway line. Agnes, Apiata. Haven't made much territory here. Ngahue. Kicks found some grass. Oh, great catch there with her knees by Paul, who sends the ball back. There's no one there. There's a bit of a chase on. It's Elliott with the retrieval. And there's Rev Ngahue securing possession for Ruatoki. Clearance kick. And the ball is going to sit up. And they might have caused a bit of a knock-on. Well done to Jade Russell there for forcing that error. Good piece of play all around. How was that catch by Diao Mihi Paul with her knees? We need to clip that and send it off. You won't see many catches with knees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Great catch. Put that in your CV, love. It's hard to find good help in the production team. We're back live.
Five, six.
Edgus with the feed. Quick hike hook there by Williams. Hugh. That's their second 5 in Tarotia. Yep, no lift there, so they play on. Ngongotahā have the ball. He's got a penalty here. I think it's offside or high tackle, actually. Yep, was a high tackle. Said this yesterday, I'll say it again. Referees have been instructed to be very firm and positive on all foul play, including tackles above the sternum. Unless there's a 99% chance that you can score a try off it. We want you to blow the penalty. And so far we've had 3 referees, 4 or 5 referees do exactly that. Watson with the throw. Manaya's up at the front pod, easy catch. Here we go, Parata Kingi. Kōkako with the ball in her hands. She's so dangerous when she does that. Look at that. Good. Where's the rush? She's still going. There's the goalpost coming up in the distance. And Jessie's got the ball. Another high tackle. Girls are going to have to get their dipping done. Yeah, wouldn't be taking the tap behind the referee. Scrum. Yeah. Great call, bring in all the defenders. 7 on 7 in the back line. Jessie Wharekura, pretend to fake left and go right yourself. There's a try just waiting for a barnstorming number 8. Eddie Hay with the ball. Eddie Hay goes left, Parata Kingi, looping pass. It's Whare Mate, Kōkako Raki with the ball now. Parata Kingi plays halfback, Eddie Hay. Jessie Wharekura goes left, didn't know where to go, goes right. And unfortunately, she put one of her teammates in an awkward position. The teammate was in front of her and caused an obstruction. Sometimes the best things to do in those situations is just take the ball straight into contact, start again. Copeland with the clearance kick. Takes play down to the 10-metre lines, still in Ruatoki territory, just in front of the Ngongotahā bench. Williams with the ball. Apiata knocks it on at the top of the line out. Advantage to Ngongotahā. No advantage there. They're always under pressure going backwards. Go back for the first infringement. Scrum. It's been a really interesting tussle up front between the number 3 from Ngongotahā, Janina Khan, and the person she's packing up against. Pounamu Magavi, number 1 for Ruatoki. A couple of very experienced front rowers. And wouldn't you just love to stick a camera in the middle of that and see what's going on? The dark arts of front row rugby, live and exclusive on local Gecko TV. There we go. Scrums in wheeled. Po Magavi's causing a few problems there. Williams is trying to find out why they're not getting a penalty. If you just get the whole front row to go forward first and then go around, you probably will get it. All right, Ngongotahā ball. They've only scored the 1 try so far. 26 and a bit minutes gone. Little bit unstable. I've just noticed Jesse Wharekura's packing down at right lock, and Mackenzie Anderson Tito has gone to number 8. Wonder if this is some sort of ploy. It's unfortunate there. Poe missed her bind. Clap straight down. She's not particularly happy with that call. I don't think I've ever seen a front row forward happy to be penalised. Ruatoki with the kick. Takes play down to the about 20 metres out from the try line. A good opportunity here for Ngongotahā to go on to attack. Watson with the throw. That's Pania Paul with the catch in the middle pod. Here comes the back line. Raki out the back door. Big long pass to Paul. Slipped over but still going is Te Aomihi Paul. She's lost the ball forward. Away comes Jada Russell. And here's the locks and Celia Hakopa scooting off downfield. Ball's coming slowly for Agnes. Pounamu's got the ball. Editi's right up her backside. Ball's been spilled forward. Eddie Hayes got that now. There's another high tackle. That's 3 now. Wonder how much more tolerance. Yeah, Janina Khan saying exactly what I'm thinking. That's 3 now, Josh. How many? Okay, so Manaya's at the front pod. Pania Paul's in the middle pod. And it's the middle pod. Pania Paul, good catch. Off we go now. Raki with the ball. She's going to take it to the line. There's a good tackle on her. That was Jimmy Lee Curry with the tackle. Ball's been recycled. Ruatoki with a little kick through the gap. Another good catch off the grass by Copeland. Good positioning. Niggly little bounce for Kokako. And off she goes. Not sure I'd be running in that direction. There's high tackle number 4. And I think we might be having a little chat to the captain. Could almost say what that conversation is. It's probably going something like this. That's the 4th high tackle. We can't have any more. The next one's in the bin. Get the message through to your ladies to dip. Very smart move. Ngongotahā have gone for the scrum. A lovely voice break there. Beautiful. Bring in all the forwards. 7 on 7 in the back line. Jessie Wharekura's gone to the number 8 position. Have a go, Jess. Have a go. Eddie Hay with the feed. Yeah, good work. Go, Jess. Eddie Hay. Copeland with the tackle on her. Ball's been recycled. Khan has a look. She's going to do the pass. I think there might be stolen there. It has indeed. Well done, Pounamu McGarvey. Got herself low and over the ball. Wins the Jackler penalty. I thought she actually won the ball too, so you can have the ball or the penalty. And they've elected to go for a scrum. You have a look here. There's Poe. Bang, straight onto the ball. And you're not going to move her off it. Not a good place to go to the ground is at the feet of Pounamu McGarvey. Well done, Poe. That's a good turnover penalty. Updates from around the Motu Poroporo Rangatawa. 10 all. And in the championship competition, TVC are leading Rotorua 14-7. Tupuna's leading Te Puke 5-0. And Arataki is leading Greaton 12-0. Agnes with the feed. Marnie Lamb's got her in the ball wrapped up nicely. That's not going to ground. Oh, what a good work to get her knees on the ground. Ngahu plays halfback. Ball's been spilled. Very good game of chess going on right here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the live broadcast, no matter where you are. Aotearoa, Ahitereiria. We've got whānau watching all over the world. And it is our pleasure to be able to bring you this live stream. It's a little bit slow to get this scrum sorted. Hope you're not wanting a breather there, Edity. Eddie Hay with the feed. Oh, it's ricocheted off. Oh, they've got it back. They go left. Parata Kingi, little kick through. Ball's bouncing along. There's no one there. Who's got the ball? Oh, that was well done by that lady. You have a look here on the replay. She puts the kick into in goal area towards the end goal. And she carries that back. That's a very good defensive play by that player. Not 100% sure who's wearing the number 3 jersey on the wing. But it's a great opportunity here. Attacking scrum 5 metres from the try line. Big blind side. Okay, let's see what they do here, Ngongotahā. Captain Lamb's on the open side. Manaya's on the blind. Jesse's packing down in the number 8 spot. Jesse's going to go open. Gets outside 1. Gets outside 2. She's a little high for my liking, but she drops her body weight now. She's got her knees on the ground. She's a little bit short of the try. Recycled. Irihe. Ruatoki. And there's the centre. Jade Wharemate in the easiest of tries. All set up by the great number 8, Jessie Wharekura, running off the back of that scrum. You'd think she was wired directly into my commentary the way she's performing. You have a look here on the local Gecko replay. She runs a nice wide angle, gets outside the halfback and the first 5, uses her superior strength to get her body to the ground. The ball's laid up nicely. Ruatoki knows where the space is. It's right there. Jade Wharemate, easy try, just like that. 10-0. Ball's curling around, isn't going to come enough. 2 tries to 0, no conversions. And you see here on the replay, nice wide arcing run. A little bit high there, but then she figures this out. Drops her centre of gravity and drives her way forward. And then recycles the ball nicely. And Ruatoki, she knows where the space is. Like all good 10s. And she finds Jade Wharemate with no one in front of her to touch down. Back line, Ruatoki with the restart, and I don't think that's going to go 10 metres.
Is that bounce on the line or is it bounce in field play? On the line,
A little bit of a conversation as to whether the ball went 10 metres.
No, it's not a foul ball. You guys kicked it out, so it's still good ball.
So it went 10 metres, out by Ruatoki. Ngongotahā throw. Watson with the throw. Pony Paul up the front. Oh yes, I thought there was a bit of a hint of a balk there. Alice Watson faked to throw it in, caused Ruatoki girls to jump too early. Well spotted by Josh Baker. Agnes with the tap. He finds Agnes goes right. There's Poe with the ball out in some space. Good tackle on her by Anderson Titor, but Ngongotahā were offside. Edity pointing to the goalposts. Do you want to have a shot, she's saying? And I think they are going to have a shot for goal. Or nah. No shot for goal. We're here for tries. Here we go, rumbling the ball straight ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who needs a kicker when you've got runners like that? And as easy as pie, Ruatoki have hit straight back. And you have a look here on the replay. It was very simple. The shortest distance between 2 points is definitely a straight line. And when you've got players of that strength, why would you not give them the ball? Conversion successful. It's halftime here at Ngongotahā Domain. Ngongotahā, the hosts, are leading by 2 unconverted tries to 1 converted try. It's 10-7 to Ngongotahā over Ruatoki. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back in just a minute.
Try to hit your line, but no answer. I should hold you for ransom. I never let none of you close to me. I'm in the cut like I'm supposed to be. The ones that betray me had love for me, but so they told me. They're making it hard, taking it back to the old me. Don't play with the reaper. You can pay for what you sold me. Bad man, now you face the watch his movies. Just don't press the line, cause things get moody. Share my loot, my time, I find out, man, them use me. Man put money on my head, I feel like Uzi. It happens to me, if it happens to me, then the tragedy feels much worse. And I passionately believe that these reasons will one day be my hearse. I casually see I'm a casualty, and I promise I feel like I'm cursed. Whoa, don't let them see I was bringing you down, you gotta act like it don't hurt. It's so hard not to act reckless, so young, but I'm feeling restless, yeah. It's so hard not to act reckless, but I'm young and I'm feeling restless, yeah. Coming to worse and it's coming back round for you. Going ghosts in the family. Try to hit your line, but no answer. I should hold you for ransom. I should hold you for ransom. Going ghosts in the family. Try to hit your line, but no answer. I should hold you for ransom. I should hold you for ransom. I be riding by myself. Got me feeling like a ghost. I ain't never need your help. I just feel you do the most. Losing friends, gaining enemies. Why they wasting all my energy? Why they gotta act so fake on me? And all they talk about is loyalty. I ain't got time for it. Cause this is where I draw the line. You ain't know if I'm in peace. Still on the seat, there's a piece. Out of sight, out of mind. I'ma take what's mine. Put it all on yourself. And I can't blame no one else. It figures. But now I watch who I move with. The smaller the circle, the better. It's easy. There's no more problems to settle. I'm looking down on you now, notice different levels. It's so hard not to act reckless. So young, but I'm feeling restless, yeah. It's so hard not to act reckless, but I'm young and I'm feeling restless, yeah. Coming to worse and it's coming back round for you. Going ghosts in the family. Try to hit your line, but no answer. I should hold you for ransom. I should hold you for ransom. Going ghosts in the family. Try to hit your line, but no answer. I should hold you for ransom. I should hold you for ransom.
What do you see that they're going to approach more outside sort of capacity because it's holding on to it going down? So I think he's right. It's just working with our reach.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ngongotahā Domain for the second half of this first round of Baywide Premier Women's matches that we are televising to you live on local Gecko TV between the hosts, Ngongotahā, and the visitors here at Ruatoki. You can see our camera operator has managed to wingle his way into the Ruatoki huddle, and we're just having a bit of a drop around to see what the coach's messages are. And See there, our camera operator's just popped over to Ngongotahā. And you can see Coach Jody Wharekura there, just having the last of his messages to his ladies. 10 points to 7, Ngongotahā lead at the moment with 2 unconverted tries to the converted try. Here's the first try here. A couple of pick and goes close to the line before the ball was spread wide. And Hope Ruatoki found plenty of players with nobody in front of her. And try number 1, Kataraina Rowhero Stainton dotted down for the first try. Try number 2, back in the other direction. Number 8, you see Wharekura had a crack from the back of that scrum. She did a very good job of being able to get her body weight to ground and recycling possession. And then Hope Ruatoki finds the spare person out on the right-hand edge. Number 13, Jade Wharemata, dots down for try number 2. And in response, Ruatoki have figured out the theorem of Pythagoras, that a short distance between 2 points is a straight line. And that was the easiest of tries that you're going to score. It was converted, of course, and that was just before half-time. So as we turn around for the second half, just keep an eye on if there are any large numbers that have come onto the field. And we'll feed you those replacements as they spring up in front of us. Referee Josh Baker blows time on for the second half, and we are underway here at the Ngongotahā domain. Khan with the catch. Ball's been recycled. Irihei back to Kōkako Raki. Niggly little bounce there. Here comes the big winger there is, I think it's Kawana there, number 11. Wearing the number 24 jersey. A little bit hard to tell. Girls are wearing jerseys that aren't listed on their team list. Russell with her hand up to do some hard mahi. Agnes goes left. That is Leila Tarini carrying the ball. Back try scored is Ngahu. Little kick over the top. Found some grass. Unfortunately, Kōkako was in front of the kicker. No, referee Josh Baker's found an earlier penalty. Offside from that last breakdown. Agnes just checking with Dad, Richard McGarvey. What shall I do? He says, have a go, love. So it's a tap. And off we go. Leila Tarini with the carry. Ball's coming slowly. Agnes. Jada Russell. Oh, it's been stolen off her by Anderson Tito. Another one of our Bay under 18 girls players from last year. Ingi. Raki, Wharemate, inside, it's the halfback, Irihei, ball's recycled nicely by Ngongotahā. Jade Wharemate plays halfback, it's Watson at first receiver, good tackle there by Ngahu. Irihei with the pass. It's all in slow motion. It's because players don't know what they're doing, running behind their teammates. And we've got another one of those unintentional, intentional obstructions. Just stopped for an injury. You'll have a look here. This is the phase before that. Raki, whare mate. Beats one. Gets a good little offload there to Danny Edihe. It's a 22-metre line. It's well recycled and ready to go. Edihe might just have cramp. Yeah, Jade Wharemate dancing around behind her teammates caused the unintentional accidental obstruction, which has been penalised. Back live now. I think we're getting set up for a penalty.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Ball didn't go out. Here goes Danny Edihe. It's Taumihi Paul with the ball. It's Kokako dancing left and right. She's let it go. Nev Ngahu's come away with it. Good carry there by Hakopa. Agnes is hunting for the ball. There it is. Poe with the dummy pass. Beats one tackle. She's brought down just before the 10-metre line. Ruatoki forward start doing some hard work. Rev. There's a good clean out there. More territory's been gained. Ruatoki starting to put some phases together. Agnes. It's Hakopa cutting back on the inside, but she's dropped the ball forward. And I think she's been tackled awkwardly. Hope that injury's not too serious. Just seemed to fall awkwardly in that tackle. Hope she's all right. Oh, it's one of those hip drops that they've outlawed. It's a style of tackle that they're trying to get rid of from the game for that exact reason. Long conversation here between Ruatoki number 2 Edith Williams and the referee Josh Baker. I don't think Jada Russell's going to be able to continue. The coaching staff from Ruatoki helping Jada up off the ground. It's not what you want to see from our ladies. having to be carried off the field. Fingers crossed. I think he's going to start with a scrum. So we're getting ready to pack the scrum. Time's back on now. Ruatoki ball just outside the Ngongotahā 22. No change to either front row as yet. Agnes feeds. Ngongotahā with the ball. Copeland, I think, is wearing their number 23 jersey. Cuts back in. Garvey, there's a good run. Straight ahead. And they utilise the quick ball here. Here we go again. Yeah, unfortunately, her successful run created a bit of daylight between her and her clean-out supporters, and it enabled Ngongotahā to pounce on the loose ball and create a Jackler turnover. Rotorua with the penalty kick for touch, and you'll see here as she gets the ball, she makes a good bust, breaks over the gain line. And there's the next one there. Again, she's over the gain line. But unfortunately, didn't quite get any support on her. Back live here, Alice Watson with the throw. Hania Paul with the catch. Big Jesse's running in the midfield. Good little offload there. Out on the right-hand edge is Papuni, I think it was. Eddie Hay looks for someone. That's Anderson Titor with the carry. Eddie Hay, Khan. Change of direction. Ruatoki sitting in the pocket on the blind, looking for 50-22. Unfortunately, the ball doesn't bounce the right way. Copeland brings the ball back. Ball in two hands always causes doubt. Ball's been thrown back in field. Still alive by Ruatoki. There's a high tackle. It's the first one of Ngongotahā. You may recall in the first half, Ruatoki were on a warning for too many high tackles, and funnily enough, they never committed another high tackle for the rest of the half. It's funny how that happens. Couple of changes being made here. 4, 5 and 2 for Ngongotahā are off. Watson, Anderson, Tito, and Pania Paul. And we can see their young Ali Flett has come onto the field. Anna Smith in the number 18 jersey. And I'm not sure who the lady is in number 25. Ball's been knocked on in that line-out. Is that Ellie Flett or Lucy Brown? Not 100% sure if that is Lucy Brown or Ellie Flett who's come onto the field for Ngongotahā. 21 in the team list is Lucy Brown. So I'm going to go with that until I'm told otherwise. Ooh, tight head. Ricocheting backwards and forwards. Eddie Hay, Parata Kingi, Raki, Whare Mate. Oh, that's a good pass. No Fiddle Stainton on the left edge. Ball's loose. Raki, no one in front of her. All the Ruatoki girls are objecting to something. A Kōkako Raki's going to dot down for the easiest of tries. I think he's got a bit of help from his assistant referee, John Kilkelly there. Have a look on the replay. Fantastic move here by Ngongotahā. They just put it through the hands. Whare Mate goes through the gap, draws and passes. And there's Beaufort Stainton out on the edge. This is where the confusion starts. There's the knock back. I didn't see a knock on at all. I saw a knock back by Ruatoki. So, not sure what the AR has seen. We'll go with their call on the grass.
Crouch. Boys.
Looks like Brown and Jessie Wharekura have gone into the lock position. And our mystery number 25 is packing down at number 8 for Ngongotahā.
Crouch. Boys. 6. Hold.
Agnes with the feed. Rev Ngāhiu runs across. There's an unders line there from McGarvey. That's Tāwharua Tia McGarvey, one of the younger siblings. Elliot, who's that tucked out on the left-hand edge? Not sure who that is, number 22. I think it's Ahuriri. Ball still alive. Somebody was being held back. We'll have the penalty instead. And they've called for the scrum. Looks like there's been a change in the front row. Janina Khan has been replaced. I'll get you the replacement number in a minute. And it looks like Baywide, number 1, has also been replaced. Ruatoki win that. Rugby Ngongotahā runs across. She's coasting across. There's a little hole that she has a crack at. Brought down the good tackle there. Nice little counter ruck. It's a little bit messy. And they've done well, Ngongotahā, to win that. Somebody has to pick it up though. Peter Staunton gets it in the end. Pare mate. It's Captain Armani Lamb cleaning out for her. An unusual play. Ngongotahā. Oh, running straight into Po McGarvey's not the best thing to do. She's been penalised because it was above the sternum though. Now he warned them in the first half, as he warned them again in the second half. Ngongotahā have called for the scrum. Yeah, have a look here. Yeah, no dip from Pounamu McGarvey there. He's always standing upright. She's actually lucky there was no head-on-head contact there, otherwise she might be getting a bit of a rest. Couple more bigger numbers on the field for Ruatoki. Lots of chat going on out in the middle of the field. Eddie Hay with the feed. Number 25's off the back, Eddie Hay. Big looping pass. Who's that out on the right-hand wing? It is our right winger, Elliott. It's been turned over though, and away go Ruatoki up to the halfway line. Agnes with the pass. That's Beatty with the carry. Number 18's on the field. Number 17 is Hohua on debut. Yeah, they're all offside, those two Ngongotahā players. 24 and 21. Referee's going to penalise them because nothing was coming. It was all a little bit slow motion. Ruatoki get the penalty for offside. Looks like they've got a couple of choices of where they can have the penalty. We'll go to the one closer to the touchline, I think. Tap and run, and away we go. Number 18 is Beatty, brought down in a tackle. Big long talk there from referee Josh Baker. To be fair to Ngongotahā though, it is only their second penalty for a high tackle. Anyway, here go Ruatoki again. And unfortunately she's lost that ball forward in the collision. Big Leila Tarini, got friends in both sides of the field. Lots of smiling and laughing going on. And this time I can see young Ali Flett, number 21, come onto the field for Ngongotahā. Actually, I think she was in Bay of Plenty under 16s last year. So she might even still be at school. Eddie Hay with the feed. Raki with the ball, steps in, steps out. Runs into Rev Ngahu. They've played each other and with each other plenty of times. Eddie Hay. Ruatoki with the clearance kick. Oh, ugly bounce. It has popped straight into Pani Paul's hands, who finds Eddie Hay. There's the 22-metre line. There's Manaia Wharekura, who spills the ball. Referee's playing advantage. Everybody's fanned out and given up on the contest. And we'll go back for the first infringement. The rugby ball has a horrible bounce every now and again, and this is just one of them. You can see here as Pioneer comes through and bounces straight back into her arms. And she finds Eddie Hay, who runs for a little gap. And there's Manaia, who just spills the ball forward in a bit of a loose carry. And that's what we're packing this scrum down for. Agnes feeds the scrum. Ngongotahā, the Ruatoki number 8, Leila Tarini, carries off the base of the scrum. Williams with the carry. Agnes. Back to Rev Ngahu for the clearance kick. That's Chao Mihi Paul with the carry. Flat. Raki. Can't get the ball inside. Yes, she can. Fleck gets her hands on the ball. She's promptly introduced. Referee's had enough of high tackles from Ruatoki. And she's off to the naughty chair. Tap. Straight line to the try line. Ball's cleaned out. Number 25, we don't have her name, but she gives a little out the back door pass. Jessie Wharekura throws it down. There's a lunge on the try line. Number 18 for Ngongotahā, Anna Smith dots down try number 3. You have a look here after the carry. There's some good collisions into contact here. There's a nice little out the back door pass. And Anna Smith picks the ball up. Just a couple of metres to go. She had to do a bit of work, though, to get the ball on the ground. She does very well there. And Ngongotahā have their 3rd try. Lucky with the opportunity to add the extras. Just away to the right. Score remains 15 points to 7 in favour of the hosts, Ngongotahā. And here's the big carry. She gets the pass out the back door. Jessie Wharekura offloads the ball. There's a nice little bounce pass to Anna Smith. And she dots down for her first try of the day. Minutes left to go in the first of our televised Baywide Premier Women's Competition games for 2026. We're excited to be able to cover one match of each of the rounds for the next 12 or so weeks. It was unfortunate Tongariro had to pull out of the competition only days out from today's kickoff. So Poroporo are playing Rangatawa, and the other remaining side in the Premier Women's competition is Mount Maunganui. They were scheduled to play Tongariro today, but they have a bye instead. Watson laid the ball up nicely. Eddie Hay back to Raki for the clearance kick. And it's bouncing ugly again, but this time it pitches to the touchline and Ruatoki can breathe a sigh of relief. It's not an ugly bounce into the hands of a Ngongotahā player. Edity Williams with the throw. Been won at the top there by Feto Unite. Little inside pass. It's a good little run there from the number 24. Agnes goes left. Recycled nice and quickly. Agnes has found a little bit of territory. Unfortunately, she's isolated. Ball's been turned over in a great jackal. Flat plays halfback. Big long pass. That's Paul. Can she link up with anybody? Whare Mate, little pass. That's Stanton on the left-hand edge. Back to Stanton. Oh, the ball's still alive. Assistant referee Dakota Collier found a little knock on in that. You can see when the Ngongotahā outside backs get a little bit of space, they are very dangerous. There's a great clean out, but she comes up with the ball. Look at that, places it back nicely. And then as the ball starts being fed to the left-hand edge, nice and wide, Whare Mate. Rowfed or Stainton with the inside pass. Back to Raki, her pass didn't quite go to hand. And a very exciting back line, Kokako Raki, Jade Whare Mate. Katsaraina Rowfed or Stainton and Mekura Papuni, with Tau Mihi Paul in fullback. It's a very exciting outside back pairing.
Six.
Agnes with the feed. Rev Ngahu. Oh, that's not Rev, that's the open side flanker, Jada Russell. It was messy there, but it's been cleaned up by what looks like a pretty good kick. Paul returns the favour. Got a penalty here. Players in front, I think, of the kicker advancing. When Te Ao Mihi Paul put that ball back. Still anybody's game here. There's only 8 points in it. Ruatoki are only a couple of tries out of taking the lead here. Here's the tap. Beatty with the carry. Agnes searches. Gives it to her older sister, Poe. We've got a yellow card this time. Hope Parata-Kingi with a high tackle. We just need a microphone on the referee and we can listen in on the conversation. Instead, you'll have to guesstimate what's being said. So he's put Hope Parata-Kingi in the bin. Oh, and he's penalised there because she's had something to say about it. So he's sent her off and then he's advanced the penalty 10 metres for the back chat while she's leaving. There we go. Anyway, McGarvey with the ball. Pounamu McGarvey, she's going straight ahead. Bounces one away. Good tackle there. And we've got another high tackle. And off Ruatoki go again. Williams goes straighten up. There's another high tackle. Time is off. Having a chat to the Ngongotahā captain about the amount of high tackles. The first warning in the first half was against Ruatoki. Okay, what can Ruatoki do? Remember, there's only 8 points in it, and that's a try line we can see in the distance. Agnes goes left. Ruatoki having another pick and go. Ball's been stolen, I think. Yeah, there's a Ngongotahā body with it. Armani Lamb, the captain, steals the ball at the right time. And we're into touch, and that relieves a little bit of pressure on Ngongotahā. It's 14 on 14 at the moment, or is the Ruatoki yellow card back? I think the Ruatoki yellow card is back. Williams with the ball. A converted try around about now, and that'll make the last 10 minutes of this game very, very tense. Apiata with the line out win. Russell gets swallowed up. I think we've got, it's a free kick at the line out. I'm not 100% sure what that was for. Tap and go. Good tackle there on Beatty. It's Russell. She puts the kick in. Rucky's retrieved it. Nice little pick and go off the back by Danny Idehe. Flet plays half. Rucky with the clearance kick to relieve some pressure. And here comes Ruatoki. That's, I think that might be Lucy Brown making that tackle. Tackler not rolling away. And off we go. There's a sneaky quick tap and go. Ball's recycled nicely. Agnes finds a runner coming back on an unders line. I think that might be Jade Apia. No, that's Leila Tarini with the undercut. Poe out the back. Drifting across the field. Eddie Hay tries to wrap onto the ball. No clear release though. Ball's here we go. A little bit of chat. And he's put her in the bin for it as well. Marched her 10, turned it into a yellow card. And there we go. Big charge there by BT. And unfortunately, they've isolated themselves. And I think it might be my favourite player, Ali Flett, the young girl who's got herself over that breakdown and stolen a penalty. Or Lucy Brown, one or the other. Righto, we're 10 minutes to go. It's 15 on 13 as Ngongotahā have 2 players in the bin. This game is open for the stealing. It's a Ngongotahā line out throw. I think we might have seen a balk there. I thought that was. Can Ruatoki put some points on the board and give the scoreboard a little bit of pressure? Tap. Pounamu with the ball. Heading across field. Recycles the ball. Agnes. Revnahu. Ball's gone behind Elliott. She recycles position. Well done. We need someone to play halfback. Ruatoki in the centre of the field. Here's the ball. Agnes goes left. Ball's been spilled forward. Knock on there by Ruatoki's scrum. Number 17 for Ruatoki is Hine Hohua on debut. Looks like she's replaced Jade August in the front row. Jalmihi Paul's gone into halfback. And here we go. This is going to be a try to Te Ao Mihi Paul, who fed the ball into the scrum. And she's so under pressure, she gets to dawdle across the try line. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Still waiting. And now I think that'll be the ball game. Ngongotahā's fourth try of the match to number 15, Te Ao Mihi Paul, who was playing halfback at that scrum. Solitary figure of Edity Williams heads to the goalposts. Played awesome, Edity. Kick is successful after all of that. 22 points to 7 with about 6.5 minutes to go here at Ngongotahā Domain. It's been a good tussle here between these two teams. Here's the restart. Jesse Wharekura. Beats one, beats two. It's a good tackle there. Paul back to Raki with the clearance kick. It's been kept in. Oh, nice little step and a shimmy. And a chip over the top. Raki fields that ball. Opens it up. Paul, good step there. She's found some space. Kick. Ball sitting there all nice and alone. Oh, just about kept that in. Number 22, Capri Allen on debut for Ngongotahā. Has words to our assistant referee, Dakota Collier, about whether or not that ball touched the line or not. It was pretty clear and obvious that it did. 5 minutes to go here, ladies, in this Baywide Premier Women's match between Ngongotahā and Ruatoki. 22 points to 7. Big, long conversation. Not 100% sure what they're talking about. Big, long conversation. Come on, Josh, let's get this game going. Can anybody make out what they're talking about? No? Oh, tell me he's having to play halfback because Danny Eddie's in the sin bin. That's all right. Okay. We're playing on. Ruatoki with the ball. Rugby Ngongotahā, little unders pass. It's a good run there. But it's been stolen. No, not quite. Here we go. Jada Russell. Ball shoveled to the left. Inside pass. Gone to ground. Rev doesn't quite get her hands on it. I think that was Lucy Brown. There's the ball. Lucy Brown again. Jessie Wharekura looking for somebody to pass it to. Number 25, not sure who that is, remember. She's asking for somebody to cut on her. Capri Allen with the chip and chase. Ball's going to pitch up. Oh, hard luck. Well done, young lady. And referee Josh Baker has had enough, even though the clock said 77 minutes gone. Final score here at Ngongotahā Domain between the host Ngongotahā and Ruatoki, 22 points to 7. Big thumbs up to the camera from the ladies. It's been an absolute pleasure to bring this coverage of the very first of our Baywide Premier Women's matches for 2026 to you all. Don't forget, we've got more coverage coming up next weekend to Premier Men's games and development games on the Saturday and the match of the round in Premier Women's on the Sunday. My name is Pat Ray. It has been an absolute pleasure bringing you this broadcast. Time to bid a farewell, get back to our whānau. I'll close off our coverage and wish you all a very good afternoon. Kia tau, kia tātou katoa, te atawhai o tō tātou ariki a ihu karaiti, me te aroha o te atua, me te whiwhinga tahitanga ki te wairua tapu, ake, amene. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you all next week.
Holy